Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So, today we're going to talk about this kind of like news announcement that is in the news for JP, talking about the LR Vegito Blue Legendary campaign, and also some changes that are going to be made to the Prime Battle events. Very good changes, by the way. I should have got this done yesterday, because this is actually news from yesterday, but, you know, your boy ended up seeing the Joker, and that was really good, and I'd probably, maybe I'll make a video on my thoughts on that. That movie was pretty good. Okay, so, number one, let me mention global. With a lot of times with stuff like this, so like, a lot of people are always upset about like global shafts, right? Now, most of the time these things are actually happening. Like, I don't think people are just bringing it up for no reason, right? As of right now, I have no idea why. I can't tell you. Global is 2 legendary campaigns behind, and soon to be 3. This LR Vegito Blue, this is going to be the 3rd legendary campaign JP has gotten since Global has gotten one. Again, it's almost like Global first stuff is just like bad for Global because it completely throws everything out of whack. It's like, it's almost as though Akatsuki decides like a week before that something is going to be global first, and they have no plan laid out whatsoever. That's what it seems like to me, because like things just continue to be a jumbled mess, right? So LR Prime Battle Future Trunks, the AGL LR Future Trunks, he got his legendary campaign in December when Blue Gogeta came out on JP. So, you know, obviously now that's, you know, about 9 months ago, you know, a little more than 9 months ago was when that happened. And Global has not since gotten it. Now, JP also got an LR Prime Battle Vegito Legendary campaign. I actually, off the top of my head, I can't remember what celebration that one was for. But JP did get that, right? I think that was for Golden Week, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Golden Week, they usually do have Prime Battle celebrations. So it's like, I don't know, are they going to do like 2 legendary campaigns for Global for like the thank you celebration, which should be at the end of November? I mean, if they do that, that's not really so bad, you know, because then, you know, they could just do the LR Vegito Blue campaign that JP's about to get, you know, sometime early next year or something like that. But it's very bizarre sometimes how they do operate with Global. I definitely I don't want to run from it. Like, y'all are definitely right about that. But then again, at the same time, give me them tickets, Global, please. Can we have the tickets on JP? So, okay, let's talk about this. So, the LR Vegito Blue campaign is about to begin very, very soon, right? We all know what the rewards are. The rewards are big. Man, this is, like, really tough to read. Like, so, you know, basically, we get rewards just like any other legendary campaign based upon the status of our LR Vegito Blue, right? So, you know, if they're up to SA20, you know, if they're at LR, if they're Rainbow, you know, things like that. So, let's see. You get 10 stones. Okay. So this is always the big one, right? So what they did was they did kind of to change the campaign a little bit, like from when the LR Goku Prime Battle like legendary campaign first came out. They took some of the stones and added it to the the very, very start. Like, as soon as this legendary campaign begins, if you have LR Vegito Blue at LR, you'll get 10 stones. But it's not 10 extra stones. It's stones they took off of like the original reward, and then they kind of splintered it like that, right? And they go on and tell you, like, even if you have all the medals, even if you have, you know, you could awaken him, but he's not awakened. He's got to be awakened for you to get those 10 stones. What day is this? The 8th? The 8th. Yeah, on the 8th. Okay, so you got a couple of days away. Now, LR Vegito Blue, he definitely does have a annoying grind to become LR. Like I don't want to pretend like it's like, you know, nothing or anything like that, but at the same time, for how good he is like, you know, okay, so if you compare, I don't know, like, value of how good Vegito Blue is compared to how easy it is to get him compared to other cards of similar, like, strength levels, only, like, LR Kid Goku and Arale, they're probably, like, the easiest, like, unit to Rainbow that's that level of good, right? Like, I would say Vegito Blue is harder to like Rainbow than LR Kid Goku and Arale, but then again Vegito Blue is a year older than them as well. So you get these little these Supreme Kai medals or tokens or whatever from the quest. You just have to do various things, right? Such as beat like a stage with all fierce battle units of like physical, beat a stage of all fierce battle units of like int. Now it's one of those things where back in the day, back when this guy first came out, obviously there was way less fierce battle units. Like now, I mean, a lot of people will say that they don't consider Vegito Blue free to play because of the fact that you have to have fierce battle units in order to get them. But I do kind of think that's BS because there's just so like, okay, so here's the fierce battle units, right? Like there's just so many now. And like, it's like if you use your stones smart in any way, like I always recommend players to go for these banners that are full of Dokkan Fest exclusives and stuff like that. Tons of these units, like every featured unit would be a fierce battle unit. Where people are going to run into trouble with something like LR Vegito Blue is if you get too antsy in the pantsy trying to summon for something like LR Tech Broly, one of these legendary summon banners. That's where you're going to pull a lot of units that, there is a lot of fierce battle units in those banners. I mean, Broly himself is fierce battle, right? But typically, the featured units on those banners will be a mix of Shattering Limit and fierce battle units. So I always y'all are always going to hear me say, don't summon on legendary summon banners. That's the best way for you to get nothing. You're going to pull Majub, you're going to pull, AGL, Super Vegeta, shit like that. And you pull on a Dokkan Fest exclusive banner, you're going to pull good stuff. But you farm up all this stuff from the quest mode, which is actually going to be easier now with this too. Again, the way they translated this text, it's just a wall of text. It's very difficult to go through. Okay, so here we go. So the stamina for quest stages, I wish there has to be a way to pull up all the missions that gave you those medals. I wasn't able to find it, but so a lot of the different quest missions, you can get these the Supreme Kai medals just by doing stuff, right? It'll say I can't remember what a lot of them were off the top of my head, besides the ones where you need a full team of fierce battle units for each typing, right? That was the main difficulty people were having was, I have 10 AGL fierce battle units, but I've only got 4 int. Those were the problems that people were having back in the day. If you've been playing for, I don't know, 250 days plus, maybe, right around there at this point, and you've been summoning on good banners and not just wasting stones frivolously, then yes, you probably will have all the fierce battle units that you need, so you can get this done. And by the way, again, LR Vegito Blue is so good. There's just there's no reason not to get him. I saw my boy Steven, I said this in a video, and he tweeted me and he's like, well, I'm just lazy. And it's okay, well, that's fair, I guess. Hey, listen, there's people out there, busy lives, right? School, work, y'all don't have time to farm up every unit max percent and stuff like that. I gotcha. But this guy is so good that I really do think he should be a high priority of units that you guys should farm, because even though units like Tech Vegito Blue exist and Physical Vegito Blue exist, I mean, myself, again, I have, every good unit in the game rainbowed, and, I can't stop using this guy. He's that good. He's one of the first units I go to put on a lot of these teams. He's just that damn good. So, you definitely want to get him done. But they're going to have the stamina for all of those quest stages that, you get the Supreme Kai medals from. This is interesting, too. They're going to allow you to do the Z-Hard stage as well, even if you haven't beaten the normal or hard stage of that, adventure stage. So they are helping out newer players here by saying you don't have to go through every single stage here. We'll let you go ahead and skip to the one that you need to get done, right? So that's good. So this is kind of a notice in the news saying, hey, get your Vegito Blue done right now and you'll get 10 extra stones. But after the campaign starts, the stamina and stuff is going to be halved for those stages, so it'll be very easy to get him. So definitely, guys, make sure to get this done. Even if this guy would have never gotten a legendary campaign, again, he's so good that having him SA20, rainbowing him, all that is worth it. The other thing, too, I know there's a lot of people out there who Vegito Blue is only SA10 because they're waiting to be able to farm a second copy into him. Stop that bullshit. give him Elder Kai's, get him the SA20, because now we're closing in on 2 years since his release, and they still, like, they're not gonna, it doesn't look like they're gonna give us a second copy to farm into. Give him Elder Kai's, get him the SA20, use him at his full power. He is worth it. Dokkan, like, this was like the biggest gift Dokkan has ever given at the time. They legitimately gave us a top tier unit. Like, his links are good. He was not shafted in links. His passive is good. He supers so easily. He stacks infinitely on his 12 key super attack. And his leader skill was pretty good back in the day. Like, they didn't shaft this guy in any way whatsoever. They even went the extra mile. Almost every free-to-play LR has a 12 key multiplier of 140%. They gave Vegito Blue 150%. They went well out of their way. A lot of people were mad at first because, like, this is supposed to be a gift to the player base, but the way it turned out, it was. Like, they really gave us, like, a Dokkan Fest exclusive level character for free at the time. So, he is very good. Definitely get him done, right? The other thing we have here is they are going to make changes, it looks like, to the Prime Battle events. So what it looks like to me is that rather than have these on the weekends, which is really annoying, they're actually, I think, going to start putting them on the days of the week corresponding to the types, right? So, like, you know, Tech Day is Tuesday for Global, right? So I think LR Tech Goku, I think his event will be available on Tuesdays. I believe that's what this is saying. This one, again, like, these two, like, Google Translates were horribly mangled. Oh, yeah, I probably should have shown this to the homie Garesh just to double check beforehand. Oh, well, my bad. But I'm quite certain what this is saying is that, you know, the Prime Battle events are going to be lined up with those same type days, right? So, like, think of the AGL day, right? You have all the AGL Dokkan Fest events, the AGL Super Strikes are up, and now, like, you know, LR Prime Battle Trunks, his event will be up on AGL day as well. And I then presume that they'll probably make these available as well for the Hero and Villain day. Does this say that? Yeah, okay, yeah, because it says, like, you know, Tuesday and Sunday, Tuesday and Saturday. So, yeah, then they're going to make it available for Hero and Villain Day, depending on which for it, right? Because Hero Day is Sunday, and then Villain Day is Saturday, I believe, for Global. So, like, you know, Tech Cell would be on Tuesday and Saturday, right? And then, like, you know, Thursday and Saturday, that's Frieza. That's LR Full Power Frieza right there. So, all right, there we go, guys. There are the two changes coming up. Again, well, okay, the LR Vegito Blue campaign is literally just, like, kind of, like, letting us know, but this is an actual, like, positive change for the game. Like, you know, making the Prime Battle events more reasonable to go into. Them doing this, by the way, does show me that they're planning on doing a lot more of these, right? We still, as of right now, oh, I already got rid of Vegito Blue, damn. But they still, as of right now, have not given us a physical Prime Battle LR. I just want to go to the androids. Where are they? Oh, okay, it's already gone. Oh, man. I deleted that Vegito thing too quickly because I just wanted to point out the Prime Battle LRs and how, honestly, it does kind of look like we're going to be getting a lot more of these moving forward, especially if they're going to, like, put them corresponding to days, right? So what are the Prime Battle LRs? We have Goku. Then there was Frieza. Is right here. We did get Trunks as well. We got Super Saiyan Vegeta. And then we got Tech Cell. So we do still need a physical Prime Battle LR. Either super physical or extreme physical. I guess I would prefer extreme physical. Just because, like, there's so few extreme units compared to super, right? So it's always nice to have those. But really, all 5 of these LRs right here are good. I would say they're all good. Tech Cell's, I would say, easily the best. Like, he works really well, especially on an artificial lifeform team. Global, I think, is probably going to get this guy either at the start of next month, November, or at the start of December. One of those 2 time frames, I think, is when Global will get this guy, along with Dokkan Fest Piccolo. Super Saiyan Vegeta, he's good, but you gotta really support him with Ki, because, like, they didn't give him Prepare for Battle, which hurts him. This Trunks is just so good on Super Battle Road, because he gets that 8 Ki and 20,000 attack and defense and facing 2 or more enemies, makes him a A1 option on Super Battle Road, which is awesome. This full power, or excuse me, this first form Frieza has just, like, honestly, this Frieza might have the best link set of any free-to-play unit in the game. This link set right here, like, look, like, they didn't hold anything back. This was the biggest, like, really confusing thing between First Form Frieza and Tech Super Saiyan Goku. Wait, where's Tech Super Saiyan Goku? Did I pull him up? Am I crazy? Yeah, there he is. And Tech Super Saiyan Goku, right, who they completely shafted him on links, right? But then Frieza, it's like they gave him all of his best links. Like, they made him really, really ready to go. So he's good on all these teams. You know, Goku can hit pretty decently, but you have to go very far out of your way to support him to get it done. So if I would rank the Prime Battle LRs, I would probably do it in this manner, I think. So, like, Goku is 5, then Vegeta, because, again, Vegeta, it's just difficult for him to get Ki, right? You really got to go out of your way to support him. Trunks is great for Super Battle Road. Then we have Frieza, who just works perfectly on these teams, right? You know, he's obviously not like a 5 million attack set unit, but he's way better than people give him credit for. And then Cell is just a great unit in general. Like, Cell is just great. Like, that's it. They did give him this stupid flea link. I mean, I understand that he does flee, but I hate the flea link. You know, I'm kind of rambling now. We'll finish up here. LR Vegito Blue campaign starts in 3 days. Make sure to get your Vegito Blue done in the next 3 days, if possible, for your 10 extra stones. Remember, what the rewards they'll give us enough orbs to rainbow Vegito Blue back. So if you have him rainbowed, they'll give you all the orbs you use to rainbow him back, which is always lovely. They'll give you 10 Elder Kais if you got him. No, or is it 7? I think they changed it to 7 if you have them at SA20. Or maybe they give you 3 if you have them at SA20 on the 8th. I can't remember how they did that. But they give you Kais, and then they also, of course, give you stones. So it's definitely worth getting done. And Vegito Blue is, you know, he's maybe like the 1, 2, or 3 best free-to-play unit in the game, depending upon how you rank LR Kid Goku and Arale, and then LR Kid Goku and Bulma. Plus Vegito Blue, those 3 are probably the best. And then, like, I do think Metal Cooler is in there as well. But as time has gone on, I feel like Vegito Blue 8 has aged better. I feel like I like Vegito Blue better. Whereas when Cooler first came out, I think I was liking him a little bit more. But right now, Vegito Blue is awesome. So get this legendary campaign done, guys. The rewards are great. Vegito Blue is great. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.